Get ready to have your simple mind blown, as today we're not ranking but simply going through some of the best looking GZDoom games coming in 2023 and 2024. Now what do you say we do this? Let's do it. Starting this list off with the most beautiful and highly detailed GZDoom game ever created. If you played the demo, well, then you know. So not only does this one actually look fantastic, it also plays really well. The developers, they're really going that extra mile to create something very unique here. I mean, the attention to detail, it goes beyond what you actually just see. For example, the NPCs, they will talk to each other depending on what happens in the game. So say for an example, you kill someone, well, his or her friend will call that out to the rest of the squad. Or if you go on a rampage, well, the NPC will be sure to scream it in their comms. And these are just a few of the examples of the developers going that extra mile with this game. Now I have a video showcasing a lot of the details. Even though it's not everyone, I recommend you check out that video as it gives you a good idea of how the developers really are reaching for that extra mile in this one. Unfortunately, Selaco is without a release date as of now, but one is coming very soon according to the developers, and the description of the game, well, it goes like this. Selaco is a brand new original shooter running on the GZDoom, featuring thrilling action set pieces, destructibility, smart enemies, and a fleshed out story taking place within an immersive game world. I am so incredibly down for this one. Next up we got Beyond Sunset. All the games are gorgeous in their own way in this list, but Beyond Sunset nails that cyberpunk aesthetic incredibly well, but it does it so with its own touch. It looks and feels like something new and fresh, with a color palette that you don't see often in FPS games. Now it offers some insanely deep combat judging from the demo, and I imagine the demo only scratches the surface, but in it we got melee, we got incredible movement options and speed, we got ranged weapons, all with alternative fire modes, and enemies that will all differ quite a lot from each other, and are frankly quite hard to take down until you figure out how to do it. Beyond Sunset has a confirmed third quarter of 2023 release, but we don't know more than that. Now the description, it goes like this. Cyberpunk first-person shooter with a rich story and RPG elements. You are Lucy, an enhanced street samurai searching for lost memories. Fight in large, open, interactive levels overtaken by yakuza, zombies, robots, and bosses. Sounds pretty damn sweet. Now we reached one of my absolute favorite Quake-like games, actually created in the GZDoom engine. It's a little ironic that a Quake-like is not done in the Quake engine, but this one is nothing but pure, amazing, magical fun. I've actually finished the demo 5 times on this, and a video is coming on it soon, but never in my adult life have I finished a demo 5 times. So that says a lot about how fun this one is. It offers that fast pace and movement that you come to expect from a Quake-like, and it does it so incredibly well. It has some of the most satisfying headshot feedbacks that I've ever seen, and some of the most meatiest gore chunks, making it for a really satisfying adrenaline-filled thrill ride through a mysterious Quake-looking world. Now it is without a release date, just as the 2 games before it, but I'm following the development of this one very closely, and all I can say is that art takes time. The description, well, it goes like this. Disdain is a fast-paced, visceral, retro-style first-person shooter inspired by the legendary first-person shooter games of yesteryear. Hell to the freaking yeah. Now this one is a chaotic pixelated mess that offers some of the brightest colors that you can come across. It's absolutely awful and I love it. It has you traveling through different dimensions, slaying everything that you come across. And you do come across a lot of things. It's a fun, chaotic ride that really has you wondering all the time, what weapon will I come across next? What alternative fire is it going to have? What crazy aesthetics is the next universe going to rock? And so on. It has no trouble motivating you to keep on playing, that's for sure. It is unfortunately, however, lacking a release date, but it is not lacking a description, and it goes like this. 2D pixel art shooter inspired by sci-fi, first-person shooter that runs on GZDoom. You play as Petaka, an angry amnesiac that just wants to kill every ugly green alien and annoying drones he encounters, while trying to restore his memories by exploring various universes through warp portals. Sound pretty sweet if you ask me. Hey, listen up, this is just a small announcement from Slim. Friends, the channel is now affiliated with GOG.com, meaning if you buy a game from GOG with my affiliate link, not only do you support the channel, you also get games with no additional cost. You will find my affiliate link in the description of every video, so if you're hungering for some new games, hit it up with my affiliate link. Capiche? Hellslinger. Oh my good old Hellslinger. This is a fantastic blend of badassery, awesome music, crazy good level design and satisfying enemies to kill. I have a really hard time thinking of something that I don't like about this game. And the free demo really offers a lengthy good taste of what the game is all about, so I highly recommend you giving this one a spin. And there actually is something that really sticks out with this one, and that is its different playable characters that all offer a different experience from the last one. Each one offering a completely different arsenal of weapons and skills that just amps up the replayability by 1,000. You do get a taste of this in the demo, and trust me, it is a completely different experience playing with different characters. Now, the game unfortunately lacks a release date, but the description, it goes like this. Blast your way through the hordes of hell as you strive to reclaim your soul in this narrative-driven first-person shooter. You, my friend, you're Hellslinger, a master of the gun. It shouldn't be too hard, right? All you gotta do is slay the Lord of Hell and stop his invasion of the mortal realm. Depends on the difficulty you're playing, I guess.
Not all lost souls deserve an eternity of suffering. Most certainly you don't feel that's right for yourself, no? Good, bad. I'm the guy with the gun.
Now, Hands of Necromancy 2 has just been announced, without a trailer or anything like that, but I did want to share with you that development on it has started, and the first game is more or less Hexen 3. It offers magic, action, platforming and puzzling, and it mixes it all together really well in a beautifully crafted GZDoom world, where everything tries to kill you and very often succeeds. Now, the announcement of Hands of Necromancy 2, it went something like this. We at Hands of Necromancy team are proud to announce that development for Hands of Necromancy 2 has officially begun. You can look forward to new additions such as destructible environments, a new player class, new items and new monsters, just to name a few. And on top of that, there will be many improvements and reworks from the first game. We plan to make Hands of Necromancy 2 gameplay more aggressive and even more fun. That sounds excellent to me. Now the beautiful age of hell is upon us, with an old but gold hidden demo on itch.io. It gives you a taste of what this game is all about, and it is gorgeous, with beautiful hellish sprites and a really satisfying punch to the weapons. This game offers that gritty, dark ride we all need to let off some steam once in a while. Get it? Let off steam, as the demo is only on itch.io. I'm funny. Now, from my understanding, the demo doesn't really show what the final product will be like, and an updated demo is due to land on Steam at some point. So if you want to experience the older version of the game or not, well, that's completely up to you. But now you know it's out there. Nonetheless, this is a game to keep your eyes on, and hopefully I open them up for you. The description of the game, it goes like this. You are a crusade, the last member of an ancient order of holy warriors, pledged to defend the mortal plans against horrors from the abyss. The realm has been quiet for centuries. Your fellow defenders have all been slain or lost to the mist. But something is stirring, something evil. Take up thy hammer and lay waste to the hordes of hell. Hold fast against the legions of the damned and smite them into oblivion. Because a new age is coming, an age of hell. Oh, that sounds scary, but I'm down for it. Well, my friends, now we reached one of the most well-optimized GZDoom games that I have ever experienced. It features multiple enemies on screen at once, without a single frame drop in my experience at least. Now, I can't promise that you will have the same experience, but I was mighty impressed by it. And not only that, it also looks freaking fantastic. The enemies, they feature some intuitive mechanics to them, and you really have to figure out those mechanics to actually take them down. Meaning, you have to really utilize your weapon strengths at the right time to make it further into the game, which in return adds a certain depth to the combat that is unavoidable. Might sound scary, but it isn't. You simply must learn to use the mechanics presented or you will be doomed. Simple as that. Relentless Frontier does not have any release date unfortunately, but it does have a description, and that goes like this. Relentless Frontier is a fast-paced sci-fi first-person shooter running on the GZDoom engine. With a strong focus on mobility, strategy and exploration, you have to use your Omnistruct to replicate new weapons and abilities to help you traverse the terrain and demolish threats, while escaping from the Ross 128B in one piece. And the Omnistruct mechanic is actually pretty cool and presented in the demo, so I highly recommend you go check it out. Now this is probably the craziest game of them all in this list. You get to play in this cartoony hand-drawn art style world as a sailor, with a shotgun as an arm. The game is very fast-paced and it offers some fun and great combat with a good mix of platforming. But what really makes this one unique is its sailor theme and art style, blending the great gameplay with some really fun things to look at and experience. And as every other game on this list, it still lacks a release date, but the description, well, it goes like this. Captain Wayne is an intense fast-action retro shooter about a sailor with a shotgun for an arm. With a cartoony hand-drawn art style and gory gameplay, you'll have to mow down enemies through 8 action-packed levels to take back what's yours. Are you ready to raise anchor? I sure as hell am.
Unleashing his violent brand of justice all across the 7.5 seas.
Now we've finally reached what might be the most anticipated game on the whole list. I'm of course talking about Brutal Fate, the game that aims to create something unique with an engaging storytelling, blending the best features of classic first-person shooters with some modern aspects. I for one am very excited to see what the outcome of this will be. And to make this even a little better, the game is actually developed by no other than the Brutal Doom creator Sergeant Mark IV. And that of course has most of us even more excited for the game. The game unfortunately has no release date, nor a demo, but my best guess would be sometime in 2024, but that's nothing more than me just guessing. Now the description of the game, it goes like this. Brutal Fate is a fast-paced, ultra-violent retro first-person shooter inspired by the 80s and 90s sci-fi movies. As a marine from the Global Order Alliance sent to Callisto to take over a local corporate government, you find yourself surrounded by legions of demonic alien invaders, and you must fight for your survival. Now, if you made it all the way to here in the video, that must mean that you are pretty damn awesome and you should become a member of this channel. You will not get any awesome perks, but you will support the channel and I will try and give you even more attention than I already give you. Nonetheless, these announcements, member or not, I still love you. I'm just kidding, no pressure on you guys. You're all amazing, and whatever you do, don't miss these awesome videos.